Hello students, welcome back to our online class. So students, take out your EVS book. Today we'll start chapter 4, conserving our environment. So in the Zoom class, we have already discussed about conserving our environment. So take page number 25. Everything that surrounds us makes up the environment. The environment consists of both living things and non-living things. It also includes both natural and man-made things. Now what is environment? Environment means everything surrounding us is known as the environment. The environment includes both non-living things and living things. Now what is living things and non-living things? Living things means which have life, and non-living things that does not have life, like book, table. Got it? It also includes both natural and man-made things. Natural things like trees, okay, trees, everything which is natural, okay. Man-made means like computer, laptop, okay. Now everything that surrounds us is called environment. The environment is very important to us as we get all the basic necessities of life like air, water and food from it. Now from the environment we get air, water and food. So these are our basic necessities. Yet in order to satisfy our ever increasing wants, we have created many threats to the environment like pollution, deforestation and improper disposal of waste. But these human beings, it's difficult to satisfy the needs of the human, and they used to destroy our environment by how? By pollution, by disposal of waste, by deforestation. Deforestation means cutting down of trees, okay. Coming to the pollution. Pollution is the release of harmful substances like pollutants, okay. That is, the pollutants include like the smoke into the environment. Air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution and noise pollution are some of the main kinds of pollution. So air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution and noise pollution, these are the kinds of pollution. Now let's study about air pollution. Air pollution is one of the most widespread forms of pollution. It is caused by the burning of fossil fuels like petrol and diesel. Now how it is caused? It is how pollution is caused. This is air pollution because this pollution is mixed up in air. That is the burning of fossil fuel like coals and petrol. Why they are called fossil fuels? Because they are produced from the what? Natural substances, okay. The release of harmful gases from factories. Now these factories used to emit smoke, is not it? Now this smoke is very harmful for our health. And this also cause air pollution. Now turn the next page. Page 26. Smoke released by the burning of wood, animal dung and coal for household activities like cooking. The burning of wood can also cause air pollution. Like we used to burn wood, we used to burn wood during the winter season, is not it? And sometimes what happens? Sometimes it's rural areas. The people instead of gas, they used to cook by burning the wood. So these also cause air pollution. And burning of animal dung. Animal dung means the excreta of animals. Okay. Now coming to the global warming. Carbon dioxide and a few other gases in the Earth's atmosphere trap the sun's heat and keep the temperature on the Earth at comfortable levels. Okay. Now this carbon dioxide, we know we used to inhale oxygen and throw out carbon dioxide. Now these carbon dioxide helps to trap the heat from the sun. Okay. Now, this process of heating of the Earth's atmosphere in this manner is called the greenhouse effect, and the gases that cause it are called greenhouse gases. This carbon dioxide and few other gases which is present in the atmosphere which used to trap heat, these gases are called greenhouse gases. And when these gases used to trap, okay, when these gases used to trap the heat, that process is called greenhouse effect. These gases used to keep the temperature at comfortable levels, but see, The burning of fuels increases the levels of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases in the air and causes more amount of heat to be trapped. See, now if there is more carbon dioxide and more other gases, then much more heat is trapped. Okay, much more heat from the sun is trapped, and that is very harmful. If much more heat is trapped, then what happened? There will be much hot, in turn has resulted in global warming, and that causes global warming, and which is the main threat now, is not it? Which is an increase in the temperature around the world. Global warming can cause the ice at the North Pole and South Pole and on mountains to melt. This will result in the rise of sea levels and in the flooding of coastal areas. Global warming can melt the ice, can melt the glaciers, and after melting the ice, what it will become? It will become water, and that water may turn into flood. Okay. The holes in the ozone layer. Some of the pollutants gases affect the ozone layer, the layer that protects the living things from the ultraviolet rays. So ozone layer means the layer that protects the living beings from the ultraviolet rays coming from the sun. Now, ultraviolet rays are harmful rays present in sunlight. So these rays are present in sunlight. Scientists have detected holes in the ozone layer. Now, so scientists have found holes in the ozone layer. And why this? Can you tell me why this? Why a hole have been created in ozone layer? Because of global warming. Because of these greenhouse gases. They say that the ultraviolet rays reach the earth by passing through these holes. Now these ozone layer gives us, it serves us as a protection. Now as it form a hole, this ultraviolet rays used to come through that hole and reach the earth, and it is very harmful for us. It can cause skin cancer, eye problems, and so on. Now what is acid rain? Coal is burned to generate electricity and thermal power plants. Now coal is burned to get electricity and for using, and coal is used for thermal power plants. The harmful gases released by these power plants mix with the water vapor in the air to form substances called acids. This coal used to use to generate electricity, and they used to emit gases, and these gases mix with water vapor present in the air to form acids. These acids comes down with rain. Okay, now these acids after forming a cloud, okay, they come in the form of rain into the earth, which can damage to the soil, plants, and buildings. Such rain is called acid rain. Now diseases. An excess of pollutants in the air makes it unfit for breathing and results in a number of respiratory diseases. Many people living in areas with heavy air pollution suffer from problems in breathing and lung damage. So what disease can be caused by air pollution? It can cause breathing problems and damage of lungs. Now water pollution. Water gets polluted when waste from industries and farms and sewage from homes and hospitals is dumped into the water bodies like rivers, lakes, ponds, and oceans. Now, how water gets polluted? When the waste from industries, when the waste from farms, like broiler farm, is not it? So where the waste products of this farm have been disposed of, it is disposed in the river, like river Brahmaputra, is not it? So this can cause water pollution. And also the sewage from homes. So we have to dump in one place. Okay, one place, and after that the people from municipal corporation, they will come and they will take it away, and they will dump it only in one place. It will not be scattered here and there. That might prevent water pollution. The effects on water animals. Effects of water animals. Now how this water pollution can affect the water animals. That means the animals which are present in water. But what is present in water? Like what? Like fishes, crabs. Waste released into water bodies from factories contains poisonous substances which affect and often kill fishes and other water animals. We can fall ill if we eat the fish that are affected by it. When we throw the garbages, when we throw the plastic bottles in, any waste materials thrown from the industry or hospitals may affect the aquatic life. Okay, and after eating those fishes, we might also get ill. Now, what diseases it can cause? This can cause dysentery, jaundice, or typhoid. Drinking water that is polluted contain germs. Drinking this water can cause diseases such as dysentery, jaundice, or typhoid. See, after drinking this water, we might get ill. Now coming to soil pollution. Farmers use chemicals to kill weeds and insects. They also use fertilizers to grow more crops. So when they use too much of these chemicals, the soils gets polluted. Poisonous waste from the factories is also sometimes buried in the land and pollutes it. We throw solid waste such as plastic bottles, plastic bags, gas bottles, old machine parts, rubber tubes, tires, and cans in garbage dumps. These cannot be easily destroyed and they do not rot for many hundred of years. They remain in the soil and polluted. Now, these farmers, they use chemicals and some fertilizers to kill the pest, okay, to kill the pest in the crops, and this is very harmful not only for human beings but also it pollutes the soil. Okay, now when we throw rubber tires here, when we used to throw rubber tires or any machine parts, so these does not get easily dissolved in the sand, and as a result of that, it takes hundreds of years to get a rot of these materials, and that is how soil pollution is caused. Now coming to noise pollution. What is noise pollution? Loud noises from vehicles, loudspeakers, and machinery can harm people. It can cause high blood pressure and deafness in people and animals. Aeroplanes make a loud noise while taking off and landing. Living near airports can therefore be very harmful to the ears. Even loud music causes noise pollution. Now, when we go to the city, we usually hear very much noise from the horn of the vehicle, is not it? It irritates us very much. Why? Because of the noise pollution, and noise pollution can also be created by the loudspeakers. Okay, and from the machinery in factories. The noise pollution can cause high blood pressure and deafness to ears.